This is Gary Kayye, and you've joined me on my daily rants and raves, or almost daily rants and raves. And this is a special video edition of our daily rants and raves, which is part of the rAVe Radio podcast network. And that's sponsored every month by Atlas Sound. You can check them out at atlassound.com. They're that audio company that makes all that really cool audio gear. And I'm joined by two special people today. First, Executive Vice President of Almo Pro AV, Sam Taylor. Sam, say hello.
Hello, Gary. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you're doing well in this as the weather's starting to change here a little bit. And, we are sort of in similar weather situations, being you in Maryland and me in North Carolina. But Ashley, you're out there in Chicago. Also joining us is Ashley Flaska, who's the VP of Marketing for NEC Display Solutions. Ashley, you're cold, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm very cold. Hi, Gary. It's good to be here.
No, it's great. It's a good time of season. I mean, everybody likes this season. We're heading into the holiday season, but there's still a little business to be done. And we're here to talk about the Almo E4 AV Tour, which the next stop and last stop for the 2013 year is the New York stop, which happens to be in New Jersey at the Meadowlands Exposition Center, which is going to happen next Friday at the on November 13th. Is that right? It's not a Friday, actually. It's a Thursday, November 13th. Is that right, Sam? I'm going to get you to correct me on that.
Wednesday. Wednesday, November 13th.
So I'm glad you're here. So it's Wednesday, November. I had the date right. It's Wednesday, November 13th, and we're here to talk about a couple of things. First of all, I'm excited to be streaming this is the first time that we'll be doing the crystal ball version of the keynote, where I'll be reviewing last year's predictions live and correcting myself where I'm wrong and making predictions for the next 12 months. And it'll all be done live because we're going to stream it live from the Meadowlands Exposition Center. So if you can't actually make it live, of course, that's the best way to see the show, is to actually sign up. You can do that by just going to the Almo website. You can go to our website, and we have a link directly to it. Either way, you can sign up and you can register. That's something we'll talk about more in a little bit. But Sam, if you don't mind, I would like for you to start by telling a little bit about what your tour, for those people that haven't attended before, what they're in for, and we'll talk about the part of it we're going to stream.
Okay, well, there's 4 components to it. You're going to have an exposition hall where you're going to have 30 of the key manufacturers in the Pro AV space that will be showing their latest products. And then we have an education track, which we have 11 courses, most of which are CTS certified. And then we have there's a networking that goes on with the resellers and the consultants that come and can interact with our staff or our business development managers or the manufacturers. So that's what the day entails, including your keynote, which I think you undersold a bit. It's one of the most popular portions of our E4. It's really a look at.
For saying that.
No, but really, it's a real look into it's more than predictions. It's a look into what's going to happen in the Pro AV world, and so the integrators really pay a lot of attention to what you have to say, because usually not 100% right, but you're 90, 95, and people want to know where they need to be directing their businesses and pointing their businesses in the upcoming future. So that's a very popular course.
Well, it's been great to do. I've enjoyed doing it, and we actually started this version, the crystal ball version, in New Jersey last year this time. So I'll get a chance to go and be in front of the people that actually made the predictions about what was going to happen over the next 12 months right in front of them, and I'll be able to show them the actual prediction that I made, and then we'll as a group evaluate how close I was, and then I'll spend the rest of the time making predictions for 2014. But there'll actually be a panel of people who are even more knowledgeable, way more knowledgeable than me, and thanks to Ashley and NEC, you guys are sponsoring this Brain Freeze, which is a panel of experts. And that happens about halfway through the day. The Brain Freeze is actually from 11 to 12, I believe it is. Or no, it's 12:15 to 1:15. And in addition to streaming my keynote, we'll also stream the Brain Freeze live, so you'll be able to see those two parts of the E4 AV Tour live. So Ashley, first of all, thanks for sponsoring that, because I'm a huge fan of ICES.
I know. Well, first of all, they're really cool cups. We like the brain freeze cups, but I mean, Almo does such a great job with all of their marketing, and they're best in class in this area. And doing this whole brain freeze panel is really exciting to us, and we're happy to be on it.
Yeah, I mean, you had a representative on it in California, and for those that don't understand why it's called a brain freeze and why I even said that about the ices, they literally serve ices to everyone who walks in the room, multiple different flavors. So you pick the one you want, and everybody's sitting around sipping ices through a straw, and there's a panel of 5 or 6 experts, including there'll be someone from NEC there. There'll be a couple of people from Almo there. And what we'll talk about is all the things that I talk about in my keynote. We'll talk about 4K. We'll talk about the difference between 4K and UDTV, sort of the impact of HD-based T on future systems designs and applications. And we'll also talk about new technologies and products that haven't even really debuted in full form yet, like maybe OLED is a topic that we talked about in California. But Ashley, you guys have been participants in the E4 since its inception, and you'll be at this year's show in New Jersey. Anything we can expect that'll be new that we should watch out for?
Well, we always try to put solutions in our booth. So we'll be having our X463 UNs, a 2x2 matrix with premier mounts and hyperwall. So we'll have that, as well as we'll have our 55-inch V series in the booth as well. And then you guys talked about the trainings. So we'll have the P750Us, 2 of them for our edge blending training, which, again, kudos to Almo, because trying to get all the manufacturers to do these CTS certified sessions, and this is worth 1 CTS renewal credit, so we're happy about that. And then also we're launching our new P series, which the P series for our LCD lineup is really the workhorse, the 24x7, and now it's LED edge lit. So these are thinner, these are lighter, these are eco-friendly. So we're really happy to, really excited to get these out into the market, and they come in sizes 42, 46, 55, and 70. So, our whole lineup is changing over to LED, and we're hoping that the market is going to continue to move in this direction.
So now doing the P series LED, does that mean that your entire lineup is LED now, or you're in the process of switching the whole lineup?
Yeah, this is the final step for that.
Okay, congratulations on that. And so that's a great opportunity for you to see that live in New Jersey at the Meadowlands Convention Center again, or Exposition Center. So Sam, one of the things that Ashley pointed out that is unique about your show compared to most other shows that you go to out there, or maybe even all the other sort of dealer or distributor-oriented shows, is that you do go out of your way to show solutions, meaning you do go out of your way to do what Ashley described, where they have 3 different manufacturers that have worked together to build a solution so that you don't just see the monitors, but you see them mounted in a specific application with the Hyperwall product as well. So, they're not the only manufacturer that does that. There's a lot of manufacturers that have been pushed by you guys to do solutions.
Yeah, wherever it makes sense, where you can combine a projector manufacturer with a screen manufacturer, or displays with signage and content like you'll see in the real world. We try to make that happen, and we really thank NEC for what they've done in their booth, because it really is a total solution, a video wall solution. It's just not a video wall, but it's a video wall solution that our integrators can use and can deploy for their projects.
Right. And part of that is the education that you provide. Ashley specifically mentioned the class that they do, and it's a class specifically about edge blending, and that's becoming such a huge topic, not just in sort of live events like it used to be. I mean, it used to be like that was the only place you saw it, but digital signage now, retail applications, and even normal business applications where they're using multiple displays. That's something that everybody's interested in now.
Yeah, and when we polled our integrators last year, as they after the show, that was one of the requests that they requested for this year, was an edge blending class. And again, NEC was very put together a great class on edge blending, so that'll be a very well attended class. We're also going to have classes on bringing your own device, 4K audio classes as well.
Yeah, and you have a media player class for digital signage applications. Of course, the keynote that I'm doing starts off early in the morning after breakfast. You also have a class that specifically addresses all the acronyms being used right now. I mean, EDID issues with HDCP and HDMI routing. That was really popular. And most of the classes that you guys have are CTS renewal units approved, including the keynote that I'll be doing. So that's an added benefit that if you show up live, that you can get those credits.
Yeah, and integrators like that. They want to get their renewal units, but they also want that education to be meaningful to them too.
Exactly.
And that's why we try to select topics that they've asked for in previous years.
So Ashley, I have a question for you, because all that you talked about earlier was obviously the flat panel display products, but you also have a great projection line. Should we expect anything new coming from the projector line, especially with all the evolutions going on in that segment of the market?
Well, in the edge blending training, obviously we'll be showing two of the 7,500 lumens. So, just in that space, we've fulfilled our lineup because we have that, and then we have over 10,000 lumens. So now we have the complete lineup of projectors as well as now LED displays. So we're in good shape with our product lineup moving forward into the new year.
Well, congratulations there, and I think you've got a good partner, and that'll be a class I think a lot of people will be interested in, because as I said, where edge blending was only for at one point in time sort of live event applications, it's now moved into a lot of different applications that are both fixed install and rental and live events applications. So the opportunity to see that is all at the Almo E4 AV Tour, and again, you can register by just going online. Sam, obviously they can start at your website at Almo E4. avtour.com. That's one of the sites that you guys have. But of course, you can just go to the Almo Pro AV website. You can go to ravepubs.com. But it's on Wednesday this time I got it right, November 13th, which is about a week and a half away, or a little less than a week and a half away by the time you watch this. And it all starts at 8 o'clock in the morning with a free breakfast. It has then it moves on to my keynote, and then the exhibits open at 10 o'clock. And then there's a few information sessions or educational sessions during the time the show's open. Then there's a lunch, which is also free. And then right during that time while lunch is being served, when we do the brain freeze. But again, if you can't make it live, you can actually watch this streaming, because we'll be live streaming those two sessions, the keynote and the brain freeze. And also all of it will be archived on our website at ravepubs.com. So Sam, you want to say anything else?
No, I want to thank you, Gary. Hope you have a good weekend, and thank NEC and Ashley for helping sponsor the event and putting good content in our event, and that helps make it more valuable for our resellers.
Yeah, and specifically, I want to thank Ashley and her company for the ices. I'm really excited. That's my no. In reality, it is a great event. It is a kind of a neat kind of little twist, and it is appreciated, and everybody does like it. But there's a plethora of education that's there. So if you'll go to the Almo E4 AV Tour website, you'll see an agenda. You'll see how you can register for it. And again, it's all free, and it's at the Meadowlands Exposition Center next Wednesday. Thank you very much to both of you for joining me. And of course, if you want to learn more, you can just go to ravepubs.com. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.